journey to 1 million starts with 1,000. Thank you for subscribing.
So, you wanna be a demolitionist? Not a problem. Here are your tools. Cluster mines and an artillery turret, and the talent perfectly skilled to reset the cooldown of cluster mines. And all you gotta do is send it. And who doesn't love a good explosion? The shockwave of immense power asserts your dominance on the battlefield and also feels kinda funny in your tummy. Like butterflies when you met your first crush and her name was Defcon 1. Now send it! Send it again and abuse the chest talent to get the endless cluster mines. Send it!
You got it! Oh, yeah! Yeah, get some! Get some! Ah!
Jeez. One more. Oh, go away. I'm busy. Oh, one more. I'm busy. Go away. Who is shooting me?
With the power of God-like screenshake and massive explosions, no robotics or devices are safe. Send it! Your worst enemy is the walking fortress named Big Rude. He's completely immune to all kinds of explosives. You might as well just, you know, blow yourself up.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And if you happen to have a team full of slackers just lying on the ground doing absolutely nothing,
Put your pants on and get going!
you can change your skill into a revive hive and bada bing, bada boom. No more slacking. And the perfectly skilled talent will replenish your hive.
Yes, sir!
Even if you're busy reviving someone, you can still send it.
Multitasking. Much wow.
The wow factor is off the charts. But wait, there's more. You can absolutely demolish waves of drones with EMP. One after the other.
Send it or die trying.
You got it!
All of the mod slots used in this build will be displayed now. And all of the attributes will be displayed now. When you run out of ideas and you're in doubt, you know, just make a skill build. And yes, I made a screenshake simulator. Here you go. So right off the get-go, the primary weapon and pretty much only weapon you need with this build is the capacitor. Shooting enemies builds stacks to a cap of 40. Each stack grants 1.5% skill damage. Hold on. Yes, it is 60. I knew it. I knew it was 60. No problem. And all of this math adds about a 1.8 million damage to your cannon and a 1.2 million damage to the balls. Version 1 of this build, yes, I made two, has 2-piece Grupo Sombra for 15% explosive damage. But the problem is that Grupo Sombra pieces have red cores and usually red attributes. So you're going to have to grind to find the good pieces and then roll them to yellows. But if you don't like this, there's a solution to this in the next version of this build. And moving on to the backpack, which is a named backpack from China Light Industries called Strategic Alignment. It has the talent called Perfect Shock and Awe. By applying a status effect, so as in shooting something that bleeds with your cannon, you get this buff that gives you 20% skill damage for 27 seconds. The uptime of this talent is super strong. However, the skill damage that it gives you, it is not the strongest in the game. And then for the chest piece that ties the whole package together. Empress International's named chest piece called Caesar's Guard. Skill kills have a 30% chance to reset skill cooldowns. And this talent is quite the handful of balls.
Self-add.
Our handful of balls come in a variety of colors, shapes, and sizes, so you'll be able to find the perfect fit for the palm of your hand. You guys wanna see a kickflip?
Subscribe for more and leave a like and a super positive algorithm comment. Thank you.
Yeah, so gloves. Grupo Sombra for that 15% explosive damage. And same thing here, just find ones with yellows and roll the core attribute to a yellow. Damn. And so the Empress International holster and knee pads. give us skill damage and skill efficiency. Now, skill damage is very straightforward. It's skill damage. Your skills do more damage. But the skill efficiency is a little bit... I don't know everything. So I went to the interwebs, mainly Reddit, and I found out that skill efficiency is in fact skill haste and skill damage packed into one stat. So what this means is less cooldowns for your cannon, more shooty shoot, explode go boom boom. Now, Corporate wants you to find the difference between these two pictures. That's right, they're not the same. China Light backpack has now been turned into a pair of gloves. 3-piece Empress International. Backpack is now a wyvern. And the holster it's an exotic holster. It glows and stuff. It's really cool. You look cool. The alternating current talent is consistently inconsistent. It gives you damage and then it takes that damage away and puts the damage into your other skill. So in other words, it alternates. It does exactly what it says. And so the optional backpack talent is called Tech Support. It gives you 25% skill damage when you get a skill kill, which means 5% more damage than the last talent, but 7 seconds less uptime. And now would you please go ahead and ignore this backpack attribute repair skills. It's supposed to be status effects. Use your imagination. Do it. So to summarize, what's the difference between these two builds? Well, 500,000 damage. Version 1, consistent. Version 2, inconsistent. However, what they do have in common is that they completely destroy anything and everything. Except the heavy gunner. Fear the heavy gunner. Caution is advised. And if you happen to run out of skills at a very good time, as this one, do not panic. Just start throwing grenades. And instead of the enemy shooting back at you, they're doing ridiculous acrobatics to avoid all kinds of explosives. And if you happen to have some really good team buffs, oh boy, this build will guaranteed make you laugh like a villain. And the damage output in a legendary run is way higher than any of my striker builds. Even if I can sweat as hard as I can, headshots left and right. It doesn't matter, I can't compete with this build.